Hey guys, welcome to Lord Recap. My name is KGM, this is Mano. Say hi, Mano.
Hey.
And today we're gonna recap a movie called Batman from 1989, directed by Tim Burton. And without further ado, Mano, play that shit. This story begins in the dark city of Gotham. A couple of tourists are wandering around the city, but find themselves a little bit lost. They end up in a dark alley. From the corner, a couple of thieves appear. They knock out the man and scare the poor woman with her child.
Don't scream.
They steal what they find and run away. Later, they're counting their loot in the dark alley. One of the thieves is concerned with the stories he hears about the bat, but little do they know that they were being watched. One of the thieves gets a little bit paranoid and wants to get out of there, while the other one is telling him to calm down and help him count the money. But it's too late. In front of them, a dark, gloomy figure appears. The thieves shoot. He gets up seeming to be unfazed and starts fighting the crooks.
The One Piece is real!
Get over here!
He introduces himself so everybody knows who he is.
You do me a favor. I want you to tell all your friends about me.
What are you?
I'm Batman.
Hit that intro. One of the best Batman of all time.
You're goddamn right.
Later, the two crooks are found by the police. Here we meet Lieutenant Eckhart. He arrives at the scene of the crime and dismisses the description of a man wearing a bat costume. Right after, we are introduced to Alexander Knox. He is a reporter for the Gotham City newspaper. He is after the story of the bat attacks. He confronts Eckhart about the attacks, but he dismisses the reporter.
You're full of shit, Knox.
In the next scene, the mayor of Gotham City has held a press conference, introducing the new city's attorney, Harvey Dent. Harvey promises to clean Gotham and make it a place for respectable people to live once again. But someone is not happy about Harvey's election. Here we meet the mob boss, Carl Grissom. He's angry that Harvey is a little persistent and that he might find their connection with Axe's chemical plant. We also have Carl's right-hand man, Jack Napier. He bribes the police so they can carry out their plans. The mob boss finds out by Eckhart that Jack is, eating his girlfriend, so to speak. So he sends him to destroy any files or anything that could connect them with the chemical plant. At first, Jack was reluctant, but Grissom insists, calling him his number one guy.
My number one guy. It's a trap!
All of this was a plan, of course, just to get rid of Jack. Meanwhile, in Gotham's newspaper, we're introduced to Vicky Vale. She's a photo reporter that's interested in the Bat story. Knox gets very excited and accepts the help because no one believes him. Vicky proposes to go to the charity benefit to find out more clues. At the charity event, Knox attempts to get information from Gordon, but fails.
Goblin.
That's not a denial.
Yeah, I'll be back.
Isn't anybody gonna go on record?
No comment.
In the next scene, we're introduced to Bruce Wayne, played by the legendary Michael Keaton. He is one of the rich people of Gotham and hosts tonight's charity event at his house. When Alfred interrupts him saying that Commissioner Gordon had to leave quickly, he rushes to his gaming room and finds out that Jack Napier is going to Axe's Chemicals to clean it out. At the chemical plant, Eckhart instructs his men to shoot to kill Jack Napier. Jack, on the other hand, finds out that the documents he was sent to retrieve are gone. He suspects it's a trap, so he tells his men to be on the lookout. Shortly after, a gunfight breaks out. Batman arrives and starts incapacitating a couple of bad guys without killing them, because that's what real men do.
Friendship.
Jack sees Eckhart from afar and shoots because he ratted him out.
Snake, are you okay?
Right after, he runs in with the bat and shoots him, but he deflects the bullet. This hits a machine, causing Jack a steam burn to the face. Jack yells in pain and slips on the edge of the rail. Even though Bats tries to save him, his hand slips. He falls in a big tub of chemicals. And that's how Mr. Steal Your Girl, Jack Napier, dies. Commissioner Gordon sees this and thinks Batman was responsible for the death of Jack, so he orders his men to capture him. But our Caped Crusader uses a smoke bomb and disappears. Back at Gotham's newspaper, Knox asks Vicky to help him further with the investigation, but she tells him that she has a date with the extravagant Bruce Wayne. Bruce and Vicky have an awkward date at first.
Excuse me? Could you pass the salt?
But then they have a great time together. Alfred joins in and tells a couple of stories of the young Master Wayne. After dinner, Bruce and Vicky keep talking.
Please tell me they do the delicioso.
What is... You know what? I'm not even gonna ask. After the premarital act, okay, in the middle of the night, Vicky can't sleep and finds Bruce sleeping upside down like a bat. Don't ask. I don't know. It's Tim
I always
Burton.
want to do a movie about a cupcake.
So just keep rolling. We find out that Jack in reality isn't dead, and he made his way to a clandestine doctor. He tried to help him the best he could, but his face was so far from repair. His face was so damaged that his skin was permanently bleached white and his hair turned green, as well as his face seemed to have a permanent smile. When Jack sees his face, there seems something to break inside him. He starts laughing hysterically. If there was someone perfect to take on the role as the Joker, it was Jack Nicholson. Jack makes a quick visit to his ex-boss. He confronts him for setting him up. Carl realizes it's Jack and tries to make a deal with him. But Jack replies,
Jack is dead, my friend. You can call me Joker.
The Joker proceeds and kills Carl with a big smile. Back at the criminal underworld, the Joker asserts control of Grissom's operations,
People say I am the best boss.
claiming that Grissom has gone away for a while and left him in charge of all of his affairs. Not all the crime bosses are convinced of this, so one of them calls him out for it. The Joker walks up slowly and extends his hand for a handshake.
That'll be it. Yeah? Yeah.
Little did he know that the Joker had a toy on his hands that started electrocuting him. After killing him, all the crime bosses acknowledge him and leave the room with a startling look on their faces. Meanwhile, Vicky, who has developed an interest in Bruce, follows him as he exits his mansion. She discovers him sticking near Gotham despite his claims that he was leaving town. Vicky observes him from a distance as he enters an alley and places 2 roses on the ground. She phones Knox shortly after to ask any information regarding the street address. A news conference is eventually held by one of the criminal lords, Vinny Ricoso, who claims that Grissom has left him in charge and in control of his empire, excluding the Joker from the arrangement. The Joker then comes and drives off after stabbing the criminal lord in the throat. The Joker sent one of his own minions, Bob, to take pictures of the attendees at the press conference, including Vicky Vale, whom the Joker is interested and quickly becomes infatuated with. He is also interested in Axe's chemical plant. By mixing many hazardous substances, the Joker creates a chemical known as Smilex.
Luscious. Those ruby lips. Where can I get these new items? Well, that's the gang. Chances are you bought them already.
When used with any typical household product, it can make someone pass out from laughter and leave a permanent grin on their face. As a result, people quit using any kind of hygiene or beauty product because no one is sure what is causing this. Vicky attends Gotham's art museum because supposedly Bruce Wayne invited her on a date. While she's waiting, a mysterious package arrives, which contains a red and green gas mask. She quickly understands she has to put on because a purple gas starts flowing out of the vents and begins to kill people. The Joker arrives using some kind of makeup on his face to seem somewhat normal. He tells her that they are both artists. For example, he does art by killing people.
Stop it. Get some help.
And he shows her what he has done with his last lover, his ex-boss's girlfriend. He asks Vicky what she knows about the Batman.
Tell me, what do you know about?
She acts like she doesn't know anything, but here we get one of the most memorable clips in this movie.
You're insane. Thought I was a Pisces. Come on, let's make up.
Batman arrives from above with a cool entrance, grabs Vicky, and with his grappling gun or something like that, gets away. They both get in the Batmobile and embark in a car chase, displaying most of the weapons and toys the Batmobile is equipped with. Batman enters the Batcave and tells Vicky he has discovered the source of the Smilex drug. Vicky is giving the information to deliver to the press, but before she can ask any further questions, she passes out and wakes up in her apartment. Vicky phones Knox and gives him the Smilex information, which makes it onto the front page of the newspaper. Thanks to this, the people of Gotham are now warned about the chemical and find a new hope in Batman, elevating him to the top of everyone's mind, even the Joker's. Alfred walks up to Bruce and lets him know that he approves of Vicky and that he should let her know about his secret identity before it's too late, which got Bruce thinking, yeah, maybe he's right. In the next scene, he visits Vicky.
I saw this flower and thought of you because it's pretty.
He tries his hardest to let Vicky know about his identity, since he really likes her and he wants to open up to her, but can't find a way to tell her.
This girl and I like you a lot, but for right now, shut up.
But right when he was about to tell her, the Joker makes his entrance. Our boy Bruce gets a little hyped up and intense while he's trying to defend Vicky.
You piss me off, I'll open up an $8 billion can of whoop ass and serve it to you, and that's all I got to say about that.
But the Joker tells him,
You ever dance with the devil in the pale moonlight?
he shoots Bruce right after while he's leaving. He says some nonsense and dances away. Vicky, all worried, rushes back to check on Bruce, but she sees he disappeared. She notices a silver tray with a bullet, which Bruce used to save himself. Bruce is constantly recalling the evening his parents were murdered in that creepy Gotham alley. The murderer made the same statement as the Joker, so the world's greatest detective comes to the conclusion that the Joker, in addition to being a crazed, terrifying terrorist, is also accountable for the passing of his parents. Alfred leads Vicky to the Batcave, where she finds Bruce. Now she understands why her lover was mysterious and distant. Vicky asks him why he still pushes her away, and lets him know that she is in love with him. But Iron Glutes Bruce says, sorry baby, I'm Batman and I have work to do. Bruce suits up in the iconic Batsuit and heads off in the Batmobile to Axe's chemical plant, in hopes of blowing up the Joker's activities.
Listen, start.
He goes in and tears down the gate.
Heavy machine gun.
He makes his way through the factory while every goon is shooting at him. Here he does what Batman does best. He uses some kind of incapacitating bomb to stop the criminals without killing them. Never mind. Forget what I said.
Holy look at all this damage!
Shortly thereafter, a number of enormous balloons and floats travel through the streets of Gotham, while the Joker plays music and distributes free money. The Joker and his crew don gas masks as they release toxic gas that are inside the balloons. Batman appears soon after, flying in his Batwing, swoops in to save the majority of the citizens as he takes off with the balloons. He returns after dealing with the balloons in an effort to catch the Joker. The Joker has other ideas and uses one shot from his absurdly long pistol to destroy the Batwing. Vicky, who was nearby covering the parade for the press, sees the Batwing crash, runs to the cockpit, but discovers no one there. The Joker then pushes her to the peak of a neighboring cathedral. Batman follows shortly after. Here is where the last battle takes place.
Shut up and take it! I'm vengeance, bitch!
My bad, that's one of my videos.
Oh shit. Here we go again.
Batman, stop killing people, jeez.
Batman confronts the Joker, blaming him for the death of his parents. However, Before Batman can properly take care of the Joker, he states,
"You idiot! You made me."
And Batman replies,
"You killed my parents. I made you. You made me first."
He knocks the Joker off the ledge with a punch. However, the Joker deceives them and drags them under. Batman and Vicky are suspended from the cathedral's roof. The Joker tries to flee when his helicopter suddenly arrives. Batman uses a grappling hook and catches onto Joker's leg and a nearby stone gargoyle to stop him. The weight of the gargoyle is too much to bear for the Joker. He lets go. This causes the Joker to fall to his death, leaving us with this horrifying scene. Commissioner Gordon lets the city of Gotham know that all of Joker's minions were captured. Harvey Dent reads a letter from Batman stating, "If you ever need me, call me." Here we get introduced for the first time on film, the iconic bat signal. We cut to the scene with Batman on the rooftops of Gotham, contemplating the bat signal, making sure the whole criminal underworld knows that he will find you and he will kill, he will take you to jail. And that's it.
If you liked our video, please like and subscribe to the channel. Till next time, bye!